Welcome to Think About It, one of the short podcasts in the papatangosierradelta series. My name is Larry Payton. I have been diagnosed with complex post-traumatic stress. I recently got a message from a member of a provincial enforcement unit. She said that she was diagnosed with PTSD. She was struggling. She listened to the podcast and she really wanted to be a guest to tell her story. I was quite excited. I'd never yet had someone from that profession on the podcast. We were looking to set up a date and time to start recording. When she replied to say, to make sure everything was on the up and up, she went to her union and just asked, hey, is this okay? The rep said you might want to reach out to human resources. So she did. The answer she got was, we have a policy that you cannot speak on social media. So if you speak on social media, you will be in direct violation of that policy. Furthermore, if you speak ill of this unit, you will then not only be in violation of the social media policy, but your actions would also lead to a code of conduct investigation. Wow. Let me just say, quite point blank and blunt, because that's how I am. That is fucking unbelievable. This is exactly why people who are struggling are afraid to talk. It is fucking ridiculous. Now, I can't help to think, and just hear me out. Let's say she had some sort of physical affliction, disease, diagnosis, injury, whatever. Let's say cancer. I really find it very difficult to believe that the organization for whom she works would have any issue with her on social media speaking about her cancer diagnosis, reaching out to others who are struggling with cancer, looking to find support for what she's going through. I just find that tough to believe. Of course, no fucking way. Unless the organization was responsible for her cancer. Then things may change. I guess you understand what I'm getting at here. The organization wants her to shut the hell up because they know what caused her PTSD. It wasn't just what happened on the job. It's the complete and utter lack of any support or mental health strategy to take care of the employees working for that organization. I am lost as to why that person can't talk about their journey. They weren't going to say anything bad about the organization for which they work. She's proud of it. But it's basically, shut up is what she was told. Otherwise, there will be repercussions. So why is it that people are struggling in silence? Why is it that I've gotten so many messages saying, I can't believe you're talking about this stuff. I've been through the meat grinder. I can't believe you're able to put this into words. And as much as I get those messages, and I'm very thankful for them, I also can't help but think, I'm not doing anything wrong. Why can't I talk about my journey? I'm not speaking ill of my employer in any way, shape, or form. I'm just talking about my struggles, my issues, trying to find therapy for me and get the word out for others. But for this organization and so many others, that's not acceptable. So again, we wonder why so many are struggling in silence. So many are afraid to tell their employer they're suffering from post-traumatic stress or they're suffering from being overwhelmed, overburdened, having mental health issues, whatever. And then we wonder why we have such a suicide epidemic. I record this on the same day that I received notification that 2 Edmonton Police Service officers were ambushed last night while responding to a call. They were gunned down. Also yesterday, a Winnipeg Police Service member committed suicide. Both these incidents speak volumes about the dangers of this job. And it comes down to this. We're unsafe at work and we're unsafe at home. To the organization for whom this lady works and to others out there who are forcibly impeding the ability for their employees to heal, to find help, to talk with their peers, to share their story, to know they are not alone. Shame on you. Shame on you. So if you ever want to tell me your journey, we don't need to record it. It doesn't need to be shared on the podcast. I will take the time to listen and hopefully help even just a little without fear of repercussions. So, to the young lady who messaged me, if you're listening, I'm so very sorry what you're having to endure. And then on top of that, to know that you're being silenced by an organization that you should be able to trust. My name is Larry Payton. I have your 6. Please have mine.